Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said,
hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Hawks, they got Tony Snell. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. Middleton for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Young, right side. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Young. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. We're about 1 minute into the first. Young finds Capella. Snell takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
And Lopez throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Here's Capella. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Passes it to Young. Over Holiday. Good D by Holiday. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bucks passing it around. Middleton on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Snell, the pass to Capella, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Atlanta making some changes. Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Out to the wing. Forbes, the pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Huerter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Connaughton. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Portis. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Huerter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Capella has the size and ability to score down in the paint. I like his assertiveness.
Forbes, the pass to Holiday. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. Back to Huerter. To the wing on the left. Launches a 3. Hunter, no good. Bucks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Williams comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's done in for Young. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunn dishes to Okongwu. Back to Dunn. Fader on the way. Off the left rim and out.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Portis. Over to the left wing. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trauma.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger. I think that there was a lot of pressure put on our team.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Chris Dunn. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Hunter. And it's Williams at the 2 guard. Middleton the pass to Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Forbes has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And it's Connaughton missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count that bucket.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Connaughton passes to Forbes. Here's Connaughton. Now the pass to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Releases. No good from Connaughton. The Hawks trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Left side, Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Lopez passes to Giannis. Here's Middleton. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Middleton's got his first points in this one.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And stolen by Hunter. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded by Hunter. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Out left to the wing. Now here's Lopez. D right on him. No good there off the double clutch. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Forbes the pass to Lopez. Back to Forbes. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Okongwu. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. 4 on the clock. Lopez. It's good. Lopez has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Capella against Lopez. Young, right side. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Lopez with the ball. And guarded by Capella. And Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Young drives in. Collins wide open. He fires. That one's good from the corner.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Holiday. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Young looking around. Got a piece of it. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bogdanovich. Gallinari right side, taken away by Holiday. On up the court, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Here's Gallinari. He dishes it to Capella. Milwaukee with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 10. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And the shot goes in. Williams has got his second basket.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. Six to shoot. Back to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Herter. Down low. And it's in there.
And that's the growing confidence from Capella, showing he's capable of adding to his game over time.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
John Collins, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Bryn Forbes. Capella against Lopez. For 3, Middleton sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got 5.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Up top, Capella. Lopez covering. Capella kicks to Collins. And here is Capella. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. John Collins is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Teague for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Herter. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. Dishes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Herder passes to Capella. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Teague finds DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Teague against Williams. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 11. Fires the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Williams. Collins in the post. Jacks up a three. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
A shot by Middleton. Wide open. No good on the triple. Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Collins passes to Bogdanovich, and he gets it to go from the high post.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Bucks leading by 9. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Now Lopez. Capella covering. Lopez with the ball. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Lopez, no luck. Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Collins dishes to Capella. Outside Williams. Back to Capella. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts.
And how high did he have to go to make that catch? Scintillating.
1:36 left in the 4th quarter. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Teague left side. Pass to Middleton. There's the triple. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. And now here comes Collins in the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Herder. Young is subbed in for Williams. The Bucks also with the sub. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Teague. Giannis outside. Middleton left side. There's a minute left in the 4th quarter. Here's Lopez. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Milwaukee.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Middleton can't get it to go.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Here's Bogdanovich. And that one, good.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Now Lopez. And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For great It's the and as things.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the net starting five. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving in at the two-guard spot. And for the Hawks, they've got Collins. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward position. Durant for three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Collins against Jordan. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
Collins against Harden. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Outside Irving. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Yeah, Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits and makes sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Passes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. A nice shot by Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here is Harden.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Young looking around. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. The rebound by the Nets. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young. Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Harden way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young drives in. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Durant, that's good.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now, here is Young. Capella, high post. Back to Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 6 points. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Harden against Young. It's Harden with the drive. And the pass to Jordan. Uncovered. Rebounded by Capella.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Jordan. Out to Harris. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. And here we go. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. It's Brown on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Here's Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
And a deep 3 from Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job.
Show up.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Green dishes to Griffin. Over Gallinari. And Griffin slams it in.
So pretty when it's effortless like that. Blake Griffin up in the air, throwing it down, all second nature.
Irving against Williams. Poked away. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Yep, that one goes in there.
Great to see Kyrie Irving getting after it on the defensive end, showing how quick those hands could be, not with the ball handling, but knocking the ball away.
Williams scanning the floor. The feed to Okongwu. Griffin with some nice D. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Irving. From deep. That one doesn't go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Hunter with it, guarded now by Durant. And that one's good. Hunter.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick, going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Just 3 to shoot, and there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams. Okongwu's now got his second bucket. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hunter, no one around him. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. With the tip, it's good on the putback. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
Outside Williams. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Irving surveying the floor. Here's KD. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Now Dunn over Harden. Dunn kicks to Capella. Teardrop shot. A second chance effort. Knocked away. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brown is checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 3. Harden outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harden. Here's Dunn. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Brown outside. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And the shot goes down. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from James Harden.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
The Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Atlanta making a switch here. Snell's checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Harden against Young. Harden's shot is off. Here's Collins. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Bucks fans love them. And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at point guard.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Collins, good.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Young against Harden. Kicks to Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young inside. Guarded by Jordan. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Irving for three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Collins with it. Guarded now by Durant. Back to Snell. Young against Harden. Pulls from the top of the key. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Durant in the corner. Jordan inside. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And they pick up 2. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And it's Irving missing. The Hawks leading. In the corner, Collins with it. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Jordan, and it's Green in for Durant. Irving with it, guarded by Hunter. That ties the game.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Williams in the post, guarded by Harden. And stolen by Okongwu. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Harden. They could use a bucket. Green with the block. Outside Griffin. Brown outside. The shot that time, not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way. Herter passes to Okongwu. Basket good. Okongwu's now got 8 points.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup. He has 6.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Now here's Harden, guarded closely. Here's Claxton, back to Harden for the lead. Cranes the 3-pointer. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that 3-point shot is a primary weapon.
What a shot! Oh, yeah. Amazing!
That one counts.
Unreal.
Whoa, that
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Here's Green. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trailing. Here's Williams. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brown feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Claxton's got his first basket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Harden against Dunn. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Okongwu comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. No good from Irving.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Dunn shot's good.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Alinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in. Irving passes to Harden. Jordan kicks to Harden. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. And he lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Such a quick thinker in those spots. Trey Young has a knack for knowing where to get to.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Young dishes to Capella, and he gets the whip. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
From deep Harden, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Good.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. He dishes it to Okongwu to halt the run. Puts it up. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
So for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dunn. Here's Harden to the paint. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And finished off by KD.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Up top, Capella. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden scanning the floor. Out to KD. And the 3 off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
From deep, Collins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And the Hawks with possession here, trailing by 5.
I see him.
Young outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Outside Irving. The deep 3 from Harden. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Ready, everyone? They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, they've got Trae Young. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. Snell, no good. Collins against Simmons. Harris outside. The pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Snell from outside. They get the rebound, and Collins is right there.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Curry for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Action gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Curry attacking.
The shoot-first mentality of Embiid, as soon as he gets a look, he'll take it.
Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. Young, no good. Passes it to Harris. Back to Curry. Watch the screen. Left side Harris. Outside Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
Young against Simmons. And Young, here we go. And he gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now, here's Green. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Snell dishes to Young. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simmons left side. Pass to Harris to the inside. Embiid inside. Capella's there. Curry passes to Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. There's the three. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Embiid with the steal. Bogdanovich against Green. Poked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young, good. Now here's Simmons. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. He kicks it to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Harris over Young. The wing jumper off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks on top. They're up by 2. 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Bobbed up there for Howard.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Williams with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Here's Okongwu. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Off with the layup. And here now is Thibault. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Solid recognition from the center. Howard is intelligent at taking advantage of these opportunities.
Williams against Howard. Okongwu. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter. The 76ers trail by 4. outside Hill. There's the pass to Milton. Steps back and fires. It's good.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Makes it off the glass. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Hill passes to Korkmaz. From downtown. Hill, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
Tries again. And Williams with the nice bucket inside. And it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Milton. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Howard. Pass to Milton. Clock at 6. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
The Hawks leading by 6. Williams kicks to Gallinari. Williams up on top. He's guarded by Hill. 9 feet out. And again, it's Atlanta.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Hilton the pass to Howard. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Gallinari. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, they found exactly the shot they wanted. I mean, they'll take that every time.
Milton with it. Pass to Korkmaz. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Milton with it. Okongwu covering. Hill against Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Taxi passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. Back to Capella. Another shot. The kick out to Williams. Good on the baseline, Jay. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
And such a confident player. Williams knows he has the trust of his coaches and teammates to take those shots.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Lou Williams.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
He was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Curry is inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Ben Simmons.
And nothing deters Bogdanovich. He enjoys going inside and forcing the D to make a move on him.
And so he hits both. Here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Simmons, and oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Curry passes to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. A shot by Curry, no good. Atlanta leading by 16. Curry brings the double. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Green kicks to Embiid. Drills the 3-pointer. Embiid's got 7.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Young drives in. Embiid with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Young against Simmons. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And Young, here we go. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he seizes it.
The pass to Harris. The feed to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. The Hawks leading by 11. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Young finds Collins. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Collins looking around. Capella against Embiid. 5 on the clock. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. They get it again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The 76ers trail by 11. Now Curry. Outside, Green. Over Young. Atlanta with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, great feed by Snell. And using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Embiid kicks to Harris. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. Shot clock at 6. And the 76ers get it back. Outside Hill. Now here's Maxey over Williams. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Gallinari. Williams is out there with Dunn. Then there's Hunter. And it's Herter in at the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Hill finds Thibault. Howard trying to free himself up. And Howard with the second chance points.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Dunn dishes to Gallinari. Back to Dunn. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And here is Milton. Kicks it to Howard. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Herter.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Hunter, the pass to Herter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And so he'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Down by 12. Green kicks to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, what a beautiful shot by Tobias Harris. I mean, he's getting very consistent from there. Now, it's just a matter of getting better and better.
The 76ers trail by 9. Right wing. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Herter. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. Inside, just his first attempt. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Gallinari against Harris. To the middle, here's Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
That's just an athletic, strong big man. It's hard to guard Howard, given how powerful he is.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for George Hill. Here's Young. Dishes it to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Lays it up off the glass.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Harris inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Howard. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Collins passes to Capella. Collins trying to break free. Capella with the bucket.
And it's clear why Capella shoots at such a high percentage. I mean, because he picks good shots to take inside.
Feeds it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Young inside. Simmons is there. Capella finds Snell. Capella against Howard. Kicks it out to Collins. Buries it from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Solomon Hill comes in for John Collins. Lou Williams is checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Young. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it. Though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Collins in at the four-man position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Drains it from beyond the arc.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Here's Snell. And there's the pass to Collins. It's Young on the wing. Snell, the pass to Young. Back to Snell. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Holiday. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Gets an open look and hits. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Giannis with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Young inside, guarded by Holiday, and the dunk by Capella.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Young after the basket by Milwaukee. Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday is running.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lopez against Capella to the paint. Snell, the pass to Capella. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Over to the left wing. Back to Collins. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Outside Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. Young for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Pass to Lopez. Middleton dishes to Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks trail by 4. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Kept alive. And Collins is right there.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Loads it up for Giannis.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Outside Collins. He kicks to Snell. Wide open look. That one off the back iron and out.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And back. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had this.
I know if I put the work in, maybe 10 years from now I can be the same sentence. But I got to put the work in.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
We've got Chris Middleton. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Okongwu, the pass to Huerter. And the shot is good. Huerter's got his first 2 points.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Huerter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's the pass to Okongwu. Here's Huerter. This one for 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks leading by 4. Middleton finds Tucker. Back to Middleton. Over Williams. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Williams passes to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one drops for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Left side, Portis. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And so it's Milwaukee now. Following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Forbes can't get it to go.
and they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Herter to the left side wing. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Bank shot, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Herter. On the wing, Williams. Down low. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Williams.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes it to Portis. Back to Forbes. For three, Middleton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. Launches a three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second. And that'll do it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward position. The Hawks trailing.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta for the tie, and it's good on the way in. Snell's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Holiday. Pass to Nwora. Second chance shot. Holiday looking over the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Have to love the patience of Holiday. Excellent pump fake to get the defender in the air.
At the line for two.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Holiday.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
To the left wing. Collins against Antetokounmpo. Outside Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the pass to Young. For the lead. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Young with the ball. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. Second shot opportunity. launches it. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside, Antetokounmpo. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here is Forbes. Dunn covering. Step back shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. For the lead. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. Collins has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. The Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room to break. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Antetokounmpo dishes to Forbes. Portis in the post. Capella's there. Portis can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Left side, Collins. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. To the inside, taken away by Holiday. Portis with it, and guarded by Capella. And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Outside Collins. Holiday against Young. Shot clock at 5. He tries for 3. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back up and in by Capella. He's got 8.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Giannis passes to Holiday. It's Portis, high post. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. That one falls.
Bobby Portis has the ability now to hit shots on all 3 levels.
Young against Holiday. Capella inside. He dishes it to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovic. Capella with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. The Bucks on top. They're up by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 1-point game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Giannis outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta with the ball. The lead is 2. Here's Herter. Passes it to Capella. Gallinari wide open. Offensive rebound. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
5 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Williams. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lopez with the block. Middleton left side, and it's blocked.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Gallinari on the wing. A 3-ball. That one doesn't drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
To the middle, Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now the pass to Herter. Back to Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Finished off the break.
When momentum is crucial, Holiday steps up his level of play.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. In the corner, Snell with it. At the top of the key, Capella. 1:30 left in the 4th. Got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And the Hawks with possession here. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Middleton outside. No good from outside.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .106 left in the game. Stolen by Collins. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance over Teague. Young finds Collins.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Teague. Lopez up top.
Easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
DiVincenzo against Young. 26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Goes back up. Young in the corner. Right between the eyes.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Middleton the pass to Moore. For the win. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center. And looking at the Nets, we've got Harden. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving at the 2 guard. Young passes to Capella. Clock at 4. A second chance effort. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Pass to Jordan. Durant kicks to Harris. The tray. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And the second free throw, good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young with the ball. Here's Herter. The 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Pass to Harden. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Collins with some nice D.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Young taking his time here. Inside, here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herter. Hunter, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
In the corner, Harden. Kicks it to Irving. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now, here's Collins. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. And then Brown with the dunk.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his three. Brooklyn trailing. Fires at the elbow. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Williams against Irving. Williams looking around. Passes to Fernando. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The kick out to Irving. Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Williams passes to Fernando. Back to Williams. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They kick it out to Green. Gallinari with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. The rebound by Jeff Green. Now here's Brown. He dishes it to Green. Irving for three. Not going to go that time. It's not going to go for him. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Nets lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Show up as far as what I'm doing.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Harden out there with Brown, and it's Durant. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the four-man position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Brown. 17-foot shot on the way. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Tries to save it. Durant just inside the line. Got a hand on it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Sweet move. Fernando, that's good. Fernando's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
And it looks like they're settling down after having some real problems shooting the ball in that opening quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And Okongwu slams it in. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Harden against Williams. Now the feed to Griffin. He's off on that one, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Fernando. Down low. Williams in the post, guarded by Harden. To the middle. Here's Fernando. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Harden surveying the D. The pass to Brown. Back to Harden. Lets it go with the three. They get it again. Outside Durant for the three. That shot, no good. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Snell to the paint. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
It's Williams with the drive. It's deflected. They get it back. Okongwu kicks to Williams. He was all alone on that one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Harden outside. Second chance shot. Here's Claxton. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu has now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go from deep. Three-pointers. Snell. Okongwu. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
In the corner, Snell with it. 34 seconds left now here in the second. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Young fires away from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Young, here we go. Here's Herter. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, if the defense gives them that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he...
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we read.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game. And that'll do.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
On the court for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now, here is Young. Durant with the steal. Now Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For the lead, the kick out to Irving. Fires for three. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Young. And that one drops for him. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Outside for Jordan, and stolen by Hunter. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's good. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Harden. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 1.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Harden against Young. He kicks it to Hunter. Nice move. Dishes it to Capella. Outside Collins. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Collins has got 7.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Harden inside the three-point line. A shot by Jordan, no good.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Outside Collins. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Collins against Green. Collins passes to Gallinari. 5 to shoot. Now, here is Young. No good on the 3. Harris finds Harden over Young. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Harris. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Gallinari dishes to Young. Back to Gallinari. Lays it up and banks it in.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
And Doris, when you just look at the numbers the last 2 seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
Well, Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Collins. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young.
He is putting you in a bind because Lou Williams' passing ability sets up his scoring in the pick and roll.
Jeff Green on the wing. Gallinari with the steal. It's deflected. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner for 3. Tips it up. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The lead is 2 from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Out to Harris for the lead. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harden against Williams. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Snell. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kevin Durant's checked in for James Harden. Then for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Kevin Huerter comes in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. Young fires away from outside. 4 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harris kicks to Irving. Harris passes to Irving. Pass to Green. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Young outside. Pass to Capella. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
James Harden, he's checked in for Green. The kick out to Irving. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Feeds to Hunter. And stolen by Harris.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Harden, that's good.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Hunter kicks to Collins. Four on the clock. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the rejection by Collins. The wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks leading by 4. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Collins with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Young against Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Collins against Harden. Over Collins. Harden missing again. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Durant, the pass to Irving. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hunter.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Here's KD after the basket by Atlanta. Young outside. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Harden can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Hurt. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And it's Irving with the rebound. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That's his first foul. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Brooklyn with the ball. Jordan the pass to KD. His three-pointers off the mark. Atlanta with the ball. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Takes a three. And no good.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Gallinari on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got John Collins. Trae Young is out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight. And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Here's Capella. Nails the baby hook.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass. Embiid with the steal. There's the lob for Harris. A shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Capella. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Simmons against Young. Simmons passes to Harris. Pass to Embiid. The 11-footer. Outside for Curry. There's the dish to Green. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Capella. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Simmons with it. Young's there. Basket good.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
Curry against Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Young. Hill dishes to Howard.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Here's Williams. And it's sent back by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Floats it up for Hill. Taken away by Williams. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Man, love the anticipation of Williams there. The quick hands jump-started the fast break with that pilfer.
Pass to Korkmaz. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Milton in the corner. Clock at 4. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Philadelphia with the ball. Following the miss by Lou Williams. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. Back to Korkmaz. The pass to Thibault. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Howard drives in. Now, here's Thibault. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Howard up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by 2. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that...
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey out there with Hill. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. They get it back.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Thybulle in the corner. He dishes it to Howard. 9 feet out. Again, Philadelphia.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Dunn passes to Gallinari.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Hill kicks to Howard. Pass to Maxey. And stolen by Dunn. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Herter. Gallinari right side. And stolen by Thybulle. Hill finds Thybulle. No good with the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Hey, Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively. There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his first points of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Outside Hill. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Herder passes to Gallinari. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
It's Hill on the wing. Pass to Maxey. The kick out to Hill. Passes it to Maxey. The feed to Howard. The power on that Pruden.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
To the wing on the left. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. 8 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Back to Korkmaz. The pass to Thybulle. And it's denied. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Atlanta making some changes. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
In the corner, Snell with it. Puts up a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Snell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Simmons. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the years. And that's a...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. They've got Clint Capella. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point. Green in the post. He's against Young. Rebound, Atlanta. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Feeds it to Snell. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. Embiid with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Harris dishes to Simmons. Green left side. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Harris. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green. Young drives in. He feeds it to Capella. Back to Young. There's the triple. And Curry pulls it down.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Milton the pass to Embiid. Keeps it alive. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lets a floater go. Snell, no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Embiid kicks to Milton. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. The kick out to Young. And the 3-ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 5.
The most lethal part of Young's game. His outside shot is often on the money.
Curry passes to Milton. Right side, Simmons. Here's Curry. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside, Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Now, here is Young, defended by Milton. Young passes to Snell. The dish to Capella. That's tipped. Curry with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Embiid leading the charge. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Young against Curry. Bogdanovich wide open. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Capella's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Curry attacking. Here's Embiid. Puts the move on, and Capella sends it back. But they recover it. Shot clock at 5. Lobbed up there for Embiid. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
From deep, Collins, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Milton, and Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Green, and Embiid is out there with Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Maxey in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Williams scanning the floor. Kicks to Capella. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 10 points for Clint Capella.
Well, you know, the closer Capella is to the rim, the more effective he becomes, in my opinion, in part because of his size and nice touch.
Pass to Maxey. Out to the right wing. Gallinari against Embiid. Unloads. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Hawks leading by 5. Hunter, no one around him, sinks the triple.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Simmons, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Maxey. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And he gets the bucket.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Curry, here we go. Here's Embiid outside for Curry. Outside, Simmons. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young. And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Collins checked in for Gallinari.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Embiid finds Green, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
Young against Simmons. Kicks it out to Collins. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Simmons. Count it. Good. And now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
Young drives in. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Atlanta making some changes. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter, and it's Bogdanovich in for Williams.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Curry deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Embiid. Pass to Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. No good from Simmons. Fast break, the Hawks. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 7.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Curry, here we go. Out to the wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Embiid finishes inside.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
1:07 left in the 4th quarter. Simmons against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Green, the pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Bogdanovich with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Money!
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Young looking around. In the corner, Snell with it. Jacks up a three. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
No good. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For